Howdy. Today I'm going to run a mile as fast as I can. I'm a little bit sick right now, so don't know how this is going to go. This is not the smartest idea, but it's been years since I've tried a PR. So yeah, I just want to see what I could do. Okay. This is Post-Run Bennett joining you for a little commentary on today's run. You can see this. All right, outdoor run. He started it. No going back now. And he's off. What a beautiful day for a run here in the beautiful Albuquerque, New Mexico. Once again, this dude is sick. Why is he running? It is not good. He needs to be taking his rest, taking it easy, you know. But we're out here, so let's see what he can do. So initially, the spot for the run was going to be this middle school track, but it was locked. So change of plans. We're on this field. We make do. It was not the best conditions, a little bit bumpy, of course, a bit grassy. It was even a little bit wet and muddy at points, which really was not great. And, you know, a track would be better. So here we're going to switch to camera angle number 2. Bet you didn't expect that. He's looking good. He's looking pretty good so far. His stride's looking nice. His pace is looking pretty consistent. He might have started just a little bit fast, but it's looking pretty good. Now you may be wondering, where did our runner go? Well, see, another issue with not running on a track is that it's a little hard to film. You need many different cameras to even get a little bit of action on screen. So this is our little blank segment. But here we are, onto camera angle number 3. Our runner, there he is, just entered the frame. He is very small, but he's making good time. His breathing is pretty under control, which is really, you know, you like to see that, especially at the beginning of a race. You would hope they wouldn't be winded too fast, especially due to the temperature out. It's about 43 degrees, which isn't bad, but it's also not ideal, because after you run, you're going to get that bit of a burning sensation in your lungs, which isn't really fun. Here he comes down the backstretch. Each lap, I'm pretty sure, is about 0.35 miles. Luckily, he has his trusty Apple Watch, which is tracking both the distance and the time. Listen, I need to come clean. That's me. I've had a good bit of running experience. I ran track and cross country through most of middle school and high school. So I've timed a lot of runs, but I haven't timed a lot of 1 mile runs, because track I was running less, coming through at about 2 minutes 19 seconds. Not sure if that's good or bad for 0.35 miles, but he's moving. Yeah, so I did, a lot of races in cross country, but those were mostly 5Ks. So I've done very few 1 mile timed runs. In middle school, we would do those, and I'm pretty sure my fastest was over 8 minutes. And I realized that when I was like 16 or so, I was like, I could run faster than 8 minutes, so I'm going to try. So me and my friend, we mapped out this route, and one morning we went and we just did it. And I could be wrong, but I think I broke like 6 minutes or something. I think it was 5 something, which really blew my mind. Unfortunately, we did not document it well at all. I don't think I wrote it down anywhere. I don't think I texted it to anybody. So it's very hard to verify what my actual PR is. And yeah, I just wanted to try to set it today. If I were to do this again, I would make a few changes. One, you may have guessed, find a track. It's not the easiest thing to do, but it would make the whole difference. It really would. And also, I'd have somebody else film me, because that would just make it a little easier to keep me in frame, and then not so many cameras are necessary. Here's a great video. I don't know if you've seen it. It's Casey Neistat's The Impossible Dream, where he basically compares himself to Sisyphus in a way, where he's trying to run a sub 3-hour marathon. And I'm going to give you a spoiler, so spoiler alert. Click off, go watch that video right now. Casey Neistat, The Impossible Dream, if you don't want to get it spoiled. But all right, here it is. At the age of 42 or 43, I believe, he ran a sub 3, not just one, he ran multiple sub 3-hour marathons, and that's incredible. The pace that I'm running at on screen is just barely slower than that. I mean, faster than that, just by a little bit. And that is just wild. It makes me have so much more respect for people who can run marathons that fast. Or like Eliud Kipchoge, the guy with the world record, he broke 2 hours. So I don't know even how fast each mile would be, but that is really fast. That's definitely faster than what I'm running here for 1 mile, and I'm struggling like crazy. With just a little bit over a minute to go before we hit the 6-minute mark, I'm not entirely sure what the distance is, but we are really coming down to the wire here. It was a pretty empty park, I'd say, especially for a weekend in the morning. I thought there'd be a lot more people out walking or running, but no, very little foot traffic, which was good for me. All right, so around this point, I decided not to do a full lap for the last one because that would put me way over a mile if I wanted to end by the camera. So very soon you'll see me return into this camera angle. Let's see. If you look now, you'll see a speck of dust on your screen moving at a rapid pace, and that pixel is actually me, giving it my last kick, my last push to finish off this rough mile. Golly, it was not easy. It is really hard to see anything right now. I'm so far away. I'm not really seeing anything, but we're about to switch to our last angle where you'll see my shadow finish the race on the far right if you look very closely. As you can see, we did not hit 6 minutes, which is too bad. But hey, we got it done. Well, that sucked. I won't have the official time until I edit this, but I think it was a little over 6 minutes, which I'm proud of. If I do this again, I should find a better place and not be sick. All right, here's my final time. Pretty good. I have no idea what that number says. It's probably around 6. Running is hard. Props to all you runners out there. It can also be really amazing. You don't have to make it terrible like I just did. Any running is great for you, and it can be really fun. Thanks for watching. There's another video if you want to see what else I've done. Or I guess what I will do. It's possible YouTube's suggesting a video I haven't even made yet because you're watching this in the future.